Welcome back to the Thrifty Food Plan channel, friends. I am so glad you are here. I know it's been a while because this month I'm trying to do grocery shopping every 10 days instead of every month. And that is what we're going to do today. Let's look at my grocery haul and meal plan. But first, please do all the things you can to support this channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button and hit the notification bell. So the very first thing I will do before I even think about going to the grocery store is I will look at what I already have in my fridge, freezer, and pantry. Okay, friends, so we are going to look at what we have in the fridge, freezer, and pantry. It's not a lot because I went 10 days. Nothing on that shelf. A little bit of faux butter and 1 lemon. Chickpea flour. I have to get more flax because I'm almost completely out. That's nutritional yeast, which I use like to season air pop popcorn and add a cheesy flavor to popcorn dish or like pasta dishes. I've got a tiny bit of faux cheese left. Nothing in that bin. Nothing in that bin. So fridge completely eaten through basically. In the freezer, I've got frozen bananas to make smoothies. I've still got some spinach to make smoothies. I ate all of like my frozen fresh spinach stems and all that kind of stuff. I've got 2 Boca burgers left and a couple of English muffins. I ate all the bread. I ate the tortillas I had in here. Ate the corn tortillas I had in the fridge. A little bit of 3 pepper and onion blend left back there. Some muke mame and some broth. I also am out of coffee. Out of coffee. I am good on oats. Feeling good about my oats. I ate through some of the macaroni pasta I had. I did use some millet, but I've got plenty left. Plenty of popcorn I can air pop. I have 1 can of garbanzo beans. I ate through everything else, including a pound of rice. But I've got millet, which I can use as a rice replacer. This is baking stuff. I do have some chocolate left, believe it or not. And down there is all the College Phenom stuff, plus dog food. All right, so that's not a lot in the pantry either. And then I do have a couple pieces of fruit left, but I have no onions, like 0 onions, and I have 0 potatoes. So that's everything I've got in the fridge, freezer, and pantry. Okay, so I'm gonna sort of think about what I already have on hand in terms of what I can eat this week. So I know I have oats and millet, which I can use for breakfast. There were raisins in the pantry. There was cinnamon in the pantry. I did have frozen bananas and frozen spinach. I do know that I need flax to go in to my oats and or my smoothies. If I'm going to have smoothies, I'd prefer to have a different fruit to add in. So maybe some fruit. But I think I've got breakfast pretty much covered using what I already have on hand. Now for snacks, I had that can of chickpeas, the garbanzo beans, and I have a lemon, so I can make my homemade lemon hummus with what I already have on hand, but I need some carrots to eat that with. And I definitely need fruit, additional fruits for snacking because the small amount of fruit I have is not going to cut it. I also have popcorn and I have nutritional yeast that I can eat for snack. Yummy, yummy. Now for lunches, if you watch this channel, you know that I mostly eat big salads or leftovers for lunch. So I know I need to pick up some greens. I like to have bell peppers in my salad. I like to have green onions in my salads. So I know that I need to pick up, and then I need a pound of dry beans, whatever's cheapest for my salads. All right, for dinner, I know that I've got the millet, so I can do some kind of millet stir fry. And what else do I have on hand? Oh, I have that tri-pepper onion blend. And so I think I can make some chili with that. And then, of course, I've got the Boca burgers and the English muffins in there that I could have for dinner. So that's a little bit of what I know I have. Now, to make the stir fry, let's see. If I can get them, I'd like some more bell peppers. I know I need a regular kind of onion to make that. For the chili, I'll need canned beans and I'll need chili seasoning. And I want to get some kind of veg to go with my Boca burgers. And I probably want to get regular potatoes, a regular potato, or potatoes to make air fries. Okay. All right, so using what I have on hand, this is a little bit of like how I would scope out my grocery list. Now, if you watched my video about how I shop, when I do an in-person shop, this is how I organize things so that I only go to the places that I need. So for produce, I know that I need fruit. And pantry, I know that I need flax. All right. And carrots, I've already put fruit on there. I need carrots for my snacks. And then for lunch, greens, bell peppers, green onions. And then I know I need some dry beans. For lunches. Then for dinner, okay, I already did bell pepper. I need a regular onion. And canned beans, chili seasoning. All right. Some kind of veg to go with my, which also could end up being frozen veg, depending. Oh, I need soy milk. Totally forgot that. Need soy milk. That's for my coffee. And I do need coffee, so let me put that up there. All right, and then in household, I know that I need shampoo, I need conditioner, and I need cleaning spray. So those are not food items, but I will want to pick those up while I'm at the grocery store. Okay, so I think this is my base shopping list based on what I already have. And when I go in to do the in-person shop, I will keep an eye out for items where there are coupons and items that might be in the discount bins. And my Kroger equivalent allows me to add coupons in real time in the grocery store. So I will add coupons while I am in the grocery store. So this is my grocery list, building off of a meal plan based on what I already have. I am back from the grocery store. Let's take a look at what I got. So in veg, carrots, green onion, and then I didn't notice this until I got home, but you see how this onion's already split? I'm gonna have to, when I do my meal prep, I'm gonna have to go ahead and slice that up. But I got one onion, 1 sweet potato, 2 russet potatoes. I got 1 red pepper. I would have liked to have gotten more. You know, I had 2 or 3 on my list, but they were $1.49 each, so not happening. Picked up some tomato sauce. Picked up a stir-fry starter blend, a bag of corn, and a bag of green beans. I can use these to bulk up the stir fry. And I got some romaine. So that is everything I got in veg. In fruit, they had this in the discount bin, so I picked up some extra bananas. The bag of mandarins or cuties, clementines, whatever you call them, they were a digital deal this week, $2.99, so that is 99 cents a pound, so I picked those up. In protein this week, picked up a pound of Great Northern beans. They were on sale this week, and this is my favorite bean for salads. Tofu was not on the list, but on sale, so I went ahead and picked some up. That's gonna bulk up the stir fry, frankly, better than the edamame would have. Picked up some more flax, and then 3 cans of beans to make chili. And then in shocking news, the quart size unsweetened soy that I usually buy, the house brand, is now $2.29. So this half gallon of name brand was actually cheaper, so I picked that up in dairy. So that's protein, dairy. I got nothing in grains this week, but I've got plenty of millet and plenty of oats. In miscellaneous, I picked up a packet of chili seasoning. I am gonna have to order my coffee from Amazon because nothing at the grocery store can beat the Amazon price. And then in household, I picked up the cheapest shampoo and conditioner they had. And then I am a brand loyalist when it comes to an all-purpose cleaner. This Lysol just does better on everything in my house than any discount brand I've tried. So I paid full price for a name brand for that. So this is everything that I picked up at the grocery store for the next 10 days. All right, so before we do the budgetary check-in and understand the budgetary damage, we first need to know what the budget was. If you watch this channel, I do budget using the USDA Thrifty Food Plan. And when I did all the math and everything, what that said was that my weekly food allotment was $62.64 as a 51 to 70-year-old woman who lives alone. And because this is a 10-day haul, I need to convert that to a per day rate, which is $8.95, which means my maximum food budget for this 10-day period is $89.50. So let's look at what I actually spent. All right, so everything that you just saw that I bought at my Kroger equivalent was $39.06. Plus, I did order some Cafe La Lave from Amazon for $3.49. So we need to add $39.06 plus $3.49. I need to subtract the Lysol, the shampoo, the conditioner, and the tax. All of that gets paid for in my household budget, which I budget separately because the USDA Thrifty Food Plan only pays for food. And my food total was $34.94, which I think is pretty good because what that basically means is I'm going to eat for less than $3.50 a day over the next 10 days. So I think that's pretty good. And more than that, what it means is I came in under budget by $54.56, which is super exciting. The other thing I love about the USDA Thrifty Food Plan is it gives us some basic guidance about roughly how much we should be spending in each nutritional category in order to increase the likelihood that our nutritional needs are being met. And on this haul, you know, my percentages are a little out of whack. I spent an outsized amount on veg, almost 40%. I spent a little under in fruits, about 10%. I did have some mandarins left over from my last haul, but I've got plenty of fruit to get me through the next 10 days. I didn't spend anything on grains because I'm still eating through the oats and the millet that I have in my cabinet. I spent outsized amount, especially for me, on proteins, those canned beans for the chili, tofu, dry beans, and the flax meal. Now the flax is really, that was pretty expensive. It was $4.49. But that will last me months. It will last me months. Similarly, I spent about 13% in the quote unquote dairy category. That soy milk is fortified. And so, according to the USDA, I am supposed to count it as dairy. I usually buy a quart a week. That half gallon will last me longer. So, I feel pretty good about that. And then in the miscellaneous category, I have the coffee and the chili seasoning, and that came in at 10.5%. So, even on miscellaneous, I didn't do too bad this week, which is exciting. Overall, I do feel pretty good about this nutritional spread because in that one category of grains, I am going to be eating grains almost every day. So just to recap the meal plan this week, I will have oats or millet in the morning with raisins and cinnamon. I will have coffee with a little bit of soy always. Snacks, I will have fruit. I'm going to make some homemade lemon hummus. I'm going to eat that with carrot sticks this week. I also have air popped popcorn kernels in the pantry. I can air pop and make some popcorn. Lunches, I will have big salads or leftovers, and I do have chocolate left over in the pantry, so I will have a piece of chocolate every day. I'm going to make 3 different kinds of dinners over the next 10 days. I'm going to make a big batch of chili. I'm going to make a batch of the millet stir fry with some of the veg that I bought and some that I had in the freezer, and tofu. And then that should say Boca burgers, not Boca budgets. But I've got 2 Boca burgers left, and I can eat those with a side of green beans. And I bought 2 potatoes so I can make some air fries. Okay, friends, so this is everything that I bought for my 10-day haul. You saw the budgetary damage, the nutritional check-in, the meal plans, some of the steps that I take when I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'd love to invite your comments and feedback in the comments section below. I'd love to get your ideas about how I might be able to make this food stretch longer than 10 days. Just really trying to push myself to eat everything I have before I go to the grocery again. Please do hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and be on the lookout for new videos from the Thrifty Food Plan channel. Thanks so much for visiting.